Okay, so these are 4 fat burning mistakes that people make when they're trying to lose weight. I'm just gonna get straight into it. Just speak in style, no fancy edits or cuts. So if you've got a short attention span, you need to get off the video. It's not for you, no jumpy cuts. Number 1 is mistaking cardio for losing weight. Typically, people will go and do all of this cardio thinking that it's going to benefit them in the long run, which it could do. But if you're burning all of these calories and then you go home and then consume more than you've burned, you're still going to put on weight. So you need to make sure that you can burn more calories than your body's consuming. You can burn calories without even doing any cardio, just going about your everyday life, go and work. You just need to eat less food. Eat less food, and then you'll lose the weight that you want to lose. So don't mistake cardio or doing all of this cardio for burning fat. It's the calories that you're consuming. Next point, there's going to be 4 points, by the way, that I'm going to be giving you today. The next point, number 2, is going to be eating healthy. Just because you're eating healthy, that doesn't mean that's going to make you lose weight. So what I mean by this is you can eat the most healthy foods that you want to eat, vegetables, fruits, whole base foods. But if you're overeating those healthy foods, then you're still going to gain weight. It doesn't matter how healthy the food is or how unhealthy the food is, you're still going to put on weight if you eat too much. It's just typically unhealthy foods are packed with calories. So that's why, and obviously the health reasons why people typically stay away from the unhealthy foods, because they're not nutritious. But having said that, you can overeat healthy foods and still put on weight. So don't get that misconstrued. The third point that I want to touch on is consuming calories without even realizing it. What I mean by this is when you're cooking, you're going and adding seasoning to the food, which has calories. You're adding butters to the food, you're adding oils to the food, which is all, especially oils, is packed with calories. And butter, they're packed with calories as well. So if you don't know these little things, if you're adding a teaspoon of oil, that's about 100 calories in itself. So if you're trying to stay in a deficit, you're having 2-3 tablespoons of oil. That alone is going to put you in that surplus or maintenance calories. If your goal is to be 300 down, you have 300 calories of oil unknowingly. That's going to put you in a calorie maintenance or calorie surplus. So just those little things, it can be in seasonings that you're cooking with, oils, like I said before. It could be consuming liquid calories, let's say energy drinks or any drink in general, just juices, smoothies, milkshakes, any sort of liquid calories, any sort of liquid drink contains calories apart from water. Or you can get 0-calorie drinks and shit, but I don't really consume those, to be fair. So be mindful of consuming calories unintentionally. So when you're tracking your food, in the beginning, if you don't have any sort of clue of what has what calories in it, just track every single thing. It might be a bit tedious, and it was for me in the beginning, but now that I know and I've done it, I know that certain things contain certain calories, and I'm always mindful of everything, all the way down to seasonings. And then after you're familiar with that, you don't need to add certain things like seasonings, because it's quite minute, but I've kept it in my mind now that does contain calories. Yeah, that's point number 3. We'll get on to point number 4 now. Point number 4 is thinking that you can out-train a bad diet. You can eat all of the McDonald's in the world, all of the fast food, all of the junk food, and then you can go train all day long. But again, it's just a maths equation. You burn a certain amount of calories in a day, and then if you're consuming more than your body's burned, then you're going to gain weight. If you eat the same, you're going to maintain weight. If you eat less, then you're going to lose weight. That's how it works. There's no beating around the bush or getting around that. So you can't out-train that. You can train 24/7, but if you're eating more than you've burned, then you're still going to gain weight. You can't out-train a bad diet, but you can out-diet a bad training. What I mean by that is you can not have the best knowledge of working out. You could be doing shit form, you could be doing the deadest workouts you can possibly do. But if your diet is good, then you will still achieve the goal of fat loss if that's what you was going for, or maintaining weight. If you wanted to build muscle as well, as long as you're getting to the point where you're stimulating those muscles and stimulating them to grow, then they're going to grow no matter how bad the workout is. So, and if you want to lose weight, you can lose weight without even training, just diet alone. So concentrate, dial in on the diet more than the actual training. And then when you're more familiar with working out, that's when you can start concentrating on the working out more. It's not that deep, to be honest. Don't overthink it. So those are just 4 points I wanted to touch on. 4 fat burning mistakes that you're probably making. Just dialing on those little things that I've mentioned previously, and it should help you a lot more. If you're not familiar with working out or calories or anything in general, just get familiar little by little, but be consistent. You have to be consistent in order to see any progress. And if you're having trouble being consistent, it's important to have like-minded individuals around you. So that could be with a community. I have my own WhatsApp group. If you wanted to join that, the link will be in the description. Like-minded individuals that have goals. We post PRs, our personal records of us in the gym achieving our goals. We post our weight, our current progress. If we've got any questions, we ask it in there. And it's just a community of like-minded individuals, and it holds us accountable to achieve our goals and motivates us. And just when you're got that healthy competition, it's just beneficial to push you to keep going. Usain Bolt didn't get the world record by running the race by himself. He had to push himself because he had that friendly competition around him. That's just how it works. You need to compete. Or if you don't want to join that, just get a personal trainer that knows what they're doing, and they'll hold you accountable, because obviously your booking sessions, you have to book in, show up, and they're going to be on your ass if you're not reaching the goals. They're going to be telling you why you're not doing this, why you're not doing that. And it's just going to force you to make that progress instead of trying to have to do it mentally and be strong-minded and just push through. Because not everybody is. You need that accountability. And even strong-minded people need people like that around them. It's just how it works. So that's just a quick video. I'm out.